So you say to somebody who's coming from Nigeria and wants to create a little mini Nigeria in Britain.
No, that is not right. And Nigerians would not tolerate that. That's not something that many countries would accept. There are many people who come to our country, to the UK, who do things that would not be acceptable in their countries. It's virtually impossible, for example, to get Nigerian citizenship. I had that citizenship by virtue of my parents. I can't give it to my children because I'm a woman. Yet loads of Nigerians come to the UK, stay for a relatively brief period of time, acquire British citizenship. We need.
All right, fellow Nigerians. I think our sister Kemi Badenoch, the leader of the Tory party in UK, needs help. I'm going to say this again. I think Kemi Badenoch needs help. She needs our help because going by her latest rhetorics, this lady is really suffering from self-hatred. And don't think I'm saying this because I felt certain way about her. I'm saying this because I've been following her rhetorics, her policies, utterances as she tries to become the next Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. And no time Kemi can hardly talk to a journalist or go for an interview without making Nigeria the subject matter. In her latest rant of, I'm trying not to cuss her out, but in her latest interview, Kemi claimed that her children can't get Nigeria's citizenship because I'm a woman, yet Nigerians easily become UK citizens. What exactly is Kemi driving at? First off, let us make something clear. Nigeria is a sovereign nation, and every nation have processes that an intending citizen or a potential citizen who is not of Nigerian descent must follow in order to become a Nigerian citizen. Most Nigerian children have dual citizenship. Kemi children cannot go to Nigeria and they will be denied being a Nigerian citizen. It never happens. And I'm open for this debate, okay? I'm open to anyone who would like to come to my podcast and educate us, especially people from the United Kingdoms. Because Kemi just made a claim right now that because she's a woman, her children are not Nigerians. Kemi, in the first place, you have demonstrated that you hate Nigerians so much and you do not like being seen as a Nigerian. It's obvious. Everybody can tell that you are trying as much as possible to distance yourself from anything that has the semblance of a Nigerian. And that is why you, Kemi, has made it your goal, your lifetime achievement to ensure that you ridicule Nigerians as much as possible in any given opportunity. All right. I'm going to allow you to listen to Kemi's rants, and then I will take it from there.
So you say to somebody who's
Now,
coming from Nigeria and wants to create a little mini Nigeria in Britain.
No, that is not right. And Nigerians would not tolerate that. That's not something that many countries would accept. There are many people who come to our country, to the UK, who do things that would not be acceptable in their countries. It's virtually impossible, for example, to get Nigerian citizenship. I had that citizenship by virtue of my parents. I can't give it to my children because I'm a woman. Yet loads of Nigerians come to the UK, stay for a relatively brief period of time, acquire British citizenship. We need to stop being naive, and that's why under my leadership, we now have policies to make it a lot harder to just get British citizenship. It's been too easy. It's basically a conveyor belt. We want people who have who want to come to our country to be net contributors, not people who will immigrate and then need welfare, need social housing. That's not right because they haven't paid into the system. So there is a lot that I'm changing on policy that is suitable for the times we live in. We could get away with these things before the era of mass travel, before mobile phones, before small boat crossings. There's just the global mass migration, which we're seeing that's very destabilizing. They didn't have that in the 80s and the 70s and the 90s. We need rules that work for today.
Kemi Badenoch, pleasure to have you on.
Now, let us demystify what Kemi is trying to achieve in this tape. First off, if you are interested in becoming a Nigerian citizen, there are certain procedures and principles that you have to observe. There are certain steps you need to follow. In fact, Nigeria has specific policies as well as recommendations for people who want to become a Nigerian citizen. I kid you not. You can go to Google and do a simple Google search. Type how to become Nigerian citizen by naturalization. And what you're going to find out is a simple way of becoming Nigerian citizen. So I'll explain. If you want to become a Nigerian citizen by naturalization, first, you should be an individual who is of age. You got to be 18 years and older. What that means is if you were not born to either Nigerian parent as a man or a woman, or maybe your dad or mom are from Nigeria, maybe you are somebody who originally you are from another country and you are interested in becoming Nigeria. First, you must be 18 years or older. Two, you should have resided in Nigeria for at least 15 years with a specific 12-month continuous period and an aggregate of 15 years within the past 20 years. Is that too much? I don't get it. You have to demonstrate good character, intend to reside in Nigeria, be familiar with Nigerian customs and language, have a viable means of support, and renounce any other citizenship. That is the condition for becoming a Nigerian citizen. Now, there is nowhere, go through the Nigerian Immigration Service, go and check the requirement. There is no place it was written in blue and white or black and white that if your parent, either your mom or your dad, isn't from Nigeria, you are not a Nigerian. What is wrong with Kemi with her rhetorics? For crying out loud. Okay, maybe I'm getting this wrong, but I'm gonna wait and read from you guys. Tell me in the comment, is Kemi stating the fact, or she's just blowing this thing out of proportion just to appeal to her white lords? Is Kemi doing all this because she so much desired to be the Prime Minister of United Kingdom? Kemi, father and mom still resides in Nigeria. Kemi was not born in Britain. And even if she was born in Britain, I just don't know. What is wrong with this lady, for Christ's sake? Must Nigeria be the stool you got to step on in order for you to become the United Kingdom Prime Minister? Okay. My real fam, my sisters in the real fam right here on this channel, they have taught me several Gen Z terminologies. One of the terminologies I contend with that I struggle to really grasp the meaning is the one they called pick me. In fact, they will say pick me-ish. Yes, pick me-ish. I think I never understood what that terminology meant until now, listening to Kemi, and I see what a pick me look like. Kemi seems to hate the color of her skin, for crying out loud. What is wrong with this lady? Well, I'm going to leave this to you Nigerians. Please tell me if you think Kemi is right or if there is anything we can do to help her, because I seriously believe that she needs our help and we have to step up to save her from herself and her slave masters. That's it for me. If this is the first time you're watching, click the like button. Of course, subscribe to the channel. And don't be a stranger. Leave your thoughts in the comment and I will respond to it all. I'll see you in the next one as we proceed with our political roundtable talks. I remain myself and I, Uncle Beno. Bye bye for now, guys.